Chapter 8. More on functions and graphs. Function notation. Letters such as F and G and H are often used to name functions. The simple f open parentheses x close parentheses means function of x and is read f of x. This notation is called function notation. Y equals negative 3x plus 2 can be written as f of x equals negative 3x plus 2. When we want to evaluate a function at a particular value of x, we substitute the x value into the notation. مثال: إذا علمت أن جيل الإكس تساوي x تربيع ناقص 2x، أوجد جيل الناقص 3 ثم اكتب الزوج المرتب. Example: given that g of x equals x squared minus 2x, find g of negative 3. Then write down the corresponding order pair. G of x equals to x squared minus 2x. To find g of negative 3, substitute negative 3 for x. G of negative 3 equals to negative 3 squared minus 2 times negative 3. Negative 3 squared equals to 9. Negative 2 times negative 3 equals to 6. 9 plus 6 equals to 15. G of negative 3 equals to 15. And the order pair is negative 3 and 15. Square roots. The opposite of squaring a number is taking the square root of the a number. For example, since the square of 4 is 4 squared, which is equals to 16, we say that a square root of 16 is 4. The notation square root of a is used to denote the positive or principal square root of a non-negative number a. مثال: أوجد الجذر التربيعي لل A جذر التربيع إلى 25، B جذر التربيع إلى 1 على 16، C جذر التربيع إلى السالب 36. Example: find the square roots of A square roots of 25, B square roots of 1 over 16, C square roots of negative 36. A. The square roots of 25 is 5. B. The square roots of 1 over 16 is 1 over 4. C. The square roots of negative 36 is not a real number. مثال: ارسم y تساوي مطلق x. Example: graph y equals the absolute value of x. Since the equation is solved for y, we should choose values for x. The values we are going to choose for x are 0, 1, 2, negative 1 and negative 2. Now we need to find the y values. To find the y values, since y equals the absolute value of x, substitute negative 2 for x. Y equals to the absolute value of negative 2. The absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So y equals to 2. And the solution point is negative 2 and 2. Substitute negative 1 for x. y equals the absolute value of -1. The absolute value of -1 is 1. Y equals to 1. And the solution point is -1 and 1. Substitute 0 for x. Y equals to the absolute value of 0. The absolute value of 0 is 0. Y equals to 0, and the solution point is 0 and 0. Substitute 1 for x. Y equals the absolute value of 1. The absolute value of 1 is 1. So y equals to 1, and the solution point is 1 and 1. Substitute 2 for x. Y equals the absolute value of 2. The absolute value of 2 is 2. Y equals to 2. And the solution point is 2 and 2. Now we are ready to graph it. Locate the point -2 and 2. -2 and 2. Locate the point -1 and 1. -1 and 1. Locate the point 0 and 0. 0 and 0. Locate the point 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Locate the point 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Connect the points.